Rockwood 8280 fifth wheel here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. This is a one-owner RV that we actually sold brand new here at Haylett's, and they are now three-time Haylett customers. These folks bought their travel trailer here from me, actually, directly. I generally don't work with folks directly a whole lot. I do a lot of advertising here, but when we get busy during sales, sometimes I'll jump in and make sure no one gets missed. So they started with me with a little 27-foot Coachman travel trailer that we had on our used lot. They upgraded to this thing about 2 years later, which is a 2014 Rockwood 8280. It weighs 7580 if I recall, and it is in super clean shape. They just upgraded to a Jayco Pinnacle. They went to the tip top, guys. So they were folks that had good taste, and I mean, you can see how they took care of this. Look how clean this is in here. They used it a lot too. Now this bracket that we're looking at here, this is an outside TV bracket, and you'll see the same bracket in the bedroom. So if you put a TV in the bedroom or down here, you can float that TV between different areas of the RV. This is a Diamond Series Rockwood. This is not close to the base model. What that means to you is that there's a lot of upgrades here. Like you see the full color skin package. Let me try that in English. Full color skin package. This has an aluminum awning shield. You see the high gloss skin. There's the underbelly is enclosed, and actually this has 12-volt tank heater pads. How cool is that? Now we also have a different pin box. This is a Reese Revolution Pin Box on your Rockwoods. If you look up here, you can see where it actually can kind of pivot. If you have the proper hitching to activate that, there's a little chuck basically that goes in there. What that allows you to do is tow this fifth wheel on a short bed pickup and still make jackknife turns without a big expensive slider hitch. Here's a perfect look at that high gloss skin. I mean, and also look at the decals. You can see the decals aren't peeled, fading, any of that. First of all, they actually use UV inhibitors on their decals at Rockwood. And secondly, this thing was well taken care of. You also see frameless windows everywhere. They look just awesome. They just look stellar. Nicer metallic slam latches, not the plastic compression latches that you'll see. Nothing necessarily wrong with those. These are just easier to use. Compression latches do require you to push on them a little bit. You will notice too that every single window opens for ventilation. You won't find frameless windows on the side of a slide out, because if you leave them open and run the slide in, you're going to destroy the window. But little things on a Rockwood, the fact that this thing is a fully 6-sided laminated product. Even under the nose cap, this has a 1-inch laminated wall so that you have better insulation and structural integrity all the way around. You see that this does have a roof ladder up here because this does have a truly walk-on roof. This is the closest thing I've ever seen to a zero flex roof anywhere ever. It's absolutely awesome. I mean, inside, outside, it's all clean. I do apologize for the snow. We had a couple days of nice weather, and naturally this thing showed up the day that it was snowing. We've got some sun coming out today, but I just couldn't wait any longer. Little outside grill prep station here, by the way, if you have an outside grill. The suspension on a Rockwood's different. They use a dual independent torsion axle suspension. Each wheel moves independently and has a rubber shock dampener system. What that means is that this is pretty much the best towing fifth wheel on the road. That's the most expensive suspension I've ever seen on an RV, and I can tell you from personal experience, it does tow nicer. There's really only one other widespread company, one other mainstream company that uses this type of axle system, and that's Airstream. And you've heard, oh man, Airstreams, they last forever and they hold up really well. Well, a lot of that is because they soak up kinetic energy at the ground before it gets translated into the RV. Pardon me, I'm gonna kick my snow off my shoes here real quick so I'm not tracking it through your new fifth wheel. Don't think you'd appreciate that. Gonna remove a glove now that we're inside. Now all of your controls are right here, and I just like that we have just bam, one light switch. It's just easy. Rockwood was using LED lights before it was cool. You know, a lot of guys use LED lights now, but they were about a year and a half ahead of that curve. You see the residential style ceiling fan and light here. If you want to just get some nice airflow, and you can you know, kick that thing on and have a nice breeze rolling through. And again, you have all these windows. Now this actually has a feature that is not available any longer. They've phased this out at Rockwood. That is the Atrium Dinette. You see how these windows, I mean, they go almost down to the floor. We have all these extra big, extra tall windows letting in all that light. Every window opens for ventilation too. Another little neat thing here is that this has 2-segment day and night shades, so you actually get double the benefit there. When you start looking around this, you know, at a glance, every fifth wheel is nice, and this one is nice in that it's in great shape, and pardon my footprints, I do apologize for that, but this is just straight up and down built better. This is the #1 lightweight fifth wheel on the market, and they do just an amazing job. There's plenty of other nice fifth wheels, but they're not Rockwoods. You know, there is a difference. Like, for instance, these are true Lazy Boy recliners. You know, I don't say, like, oh, here's a pair of Lazy Boys, meaning the word recliner. I mean, the tag on this says Lazy Boy. These are legit. I don't know of anyone else using nicer residential furniture in their living area like this. All of your cabinet doors, these have a glass insert. But anything without a glass insert is going to have a hardwood insert, and this is an all hardwood door. If you feel around in here, you can feel where all your cabinetry is pocket screwed together. It's not stapled. Staples are going to wiggle. They will fail. The big pile of dryer sheets here, some folks go, what is that all about? Do they have a mouse problem? The answer is no. This keeps that from happening. This, you know, like Bounce dryer sheets, or your preferred brand, they do the same thing as mothballs. They keep critters out, but they don't leave your trailer smelling like mothballs. Imagine that. I also like the extra vent back here above the kitchen, so if you're cooking up a storm inside, you can exhaust all that extra heat. It's, you know, not every RV does stuff like that. So here's a good example of those cabinet doors I was telling you about. Built just rock solid. Another Diamond Series upgrade is the solid surface countertop. It just, again, gives it that cleaner look. It gives you a nicer space, and it makes it waterproof. And we also upgrade to an under-mounted American stone cast sink when you do that. So not a plastic sink, so you can pour hot water in there. 22-inch oven instead of a 16-inch oven. Little things like that make a difference. Great kitchen storage. You can see the drawers open right there. We've got a big pantry next to the refrigerator. And I apologize, the light's really playing havoc with the camera today, and I think my lens needs clean, so bear with me there. And again, just testament to how these folks took care of their RV. It's not fancy, but seriously, guys, something as simple as pillowcases on your chairs keep those chairs from dinging into one another and looking scarred up over time. It's an ounce of prevention worth a pound of cure. We've all heard that, and it is absolutely true. This is an airbed, hide-a-bed sofa. I haven't looked around to find the mattress, but if you do need to replace that, that's like $17 at Walmart. And if that's the, you know, if you look at this and say, I like everything except the mattress needs replaced, whatever. We can replace that. That is not hard. We are a place that can work with folks and make things happen. You see, you'll find swing arms for both the living room and the bedroom TVs. So if you do decide to throw electronics in here, you know, you can make them twist and angle whichever direction you want. All original owner's manuals and everything here. That's always an indicator to me that these are people who took care of their stuff. It does make a difference. I forgot to talk. I always forget this. Wider entry door. 30-inch wide entry door instead of 26 makes a difference. Previous owners did some smart little things. Hardwood steps, man, they look sweet. They are slippery, so they put these little anti-slip strips on here. And Rockwood builds in from the factory a very sturdy rail here, so you can go up and down easily. As you come upstairs, I like to point out a killer, just awesome feature. The door opens what I call the proper direction. Instead of opening toward us, which causes you to have to go backwards down the stairs, which is not a safe, smart idea, it opens away from you, so you can just walk right upstairs. Now you see that we have a dual entry bathroom. You can get to it from either direction. We have a sliding privacy door there. So if you do have, say, a grandkid or a guest or someone on in your living room here overnight, they need to use the bathroom, they can get here without disrupting you or bothering anyone else, you know. Here in the bathroom, we have a much, much larger Creative Breeze fan. And this does have a power ceiling vent cover mounted on the roof. So you can leave this open in storage. You can leave it open going down the road. Larger medicine cabinet than the average fifth wheel in this class. You know, your half-ton towable segment. So you can keep your extra toothpaste and stuff in there and keep your countertop space clean. And they made, since they didn't need to give you extra counter space to hold all that stuff, they were able to use a bigger sink you can actually get your hands in. This has a very, very, very large sink. Pardon me. Got a nice standing corner shower instead of the tub, and even a tall guy like me can fit in there. And this I love, the big pantry here, not pantry, pardon me, linen cabinet in the bathroom. Personal pet peeve of mine. If you've seen some of my videos, you know that I'm about to say I can't stand it when I see one of these air quote high-end fifth wheels that don't even have a place to put towels in the bedroom or bathroom. That's just silly. And your ceiling vent fan, by the way, has a nice little wall controller. You can turn it on and off, raise it right here. You don't even have to reach up. Not that it's high, it's just nice to have that control there. So the bed here has underbed storage. They're on struts, so even with one hand you can lift it up. Now take note here. This is an aluminum framed bed. It's not wood. Again, everything everywhere that they possibly can is aluminum framed. Now, what's even more extreme is the fact that that's a fully laminated bed deck. That is, what is that, about a 2-inch thick laminated bed deck. Now, not only is that stronger so that the bed stays put and you don't have, you know, like buckling in the middle of your bed space, but it also means it's better insulated, so you're going to stay warmer at night. This is an easy place to see that this trailer has an arched roof. It does have a dome above the roof right there. And again, zero flex, walk-on roof, central AC vents. We have 3 central AC vents up here in the bedroom. You will stay comfortable. And another one of those nicer power vent fans up here in the bedroom. We have a little charge station on that side of the bed. Here we have a closet slide out. This is just pure unadulterated storage, so that you have that extra closet space you want and need for longer trips. And it's mirrored so that the light from this window over here hits that mirror and gets cascaded back, and you get that double reflectivity, and it stays nice and bright in here, even with only one window. And extra little drawers and stuff. You notice the color of that wood. Even the drawers are plywood in here. Plywood is stronger than OSB or particle board. It does cost a little bit more, but it's stronger, it lasts longer. It's also lighter weight because it's not the density is a little bit different. I mean, as far as used RVs go, you couldn't do better. This is well taken care of. It is a top shelf brand. When you're done with it, it will continue to hold its resale value. Rockwoods really hold value very well. So give us a call, 800-256-5196, Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care, stay safe, happy camping.